Hello, this is Jazz the Puri real estate broker in the province of Ontario and Quebec. I am here at a property for one of my clients, and right now what we're going to be starting in the next week is a legal basement. So I am going to manage the project for them from the core right now till the ending. So why don't you come on in and let me show you. My clients got lucky and they have a pure skeleton of the basement. So I'm gonna show you right now what our vision is gonna be like and what we're gonna be implying and doing in this basement, so you could get a feel of how it's gonna turn out. So right here, if you look at this section right along this wall, we're gonna have the kitchen area. It's gonna be ample storage space. So in the future, if my clients do wanna rent this out for tenants will not have an issue storing everything they want to. This main area right here where that wooden table is, it's a very old table, that's where we're gonna have the dinette area, so it's a sit-in for them. Along this line, okay, so right here we're gonna have bedroom number 1, which is gonna go around this area right here. Beautiful large window for ample sunlight for them. Right behind, we're gonna have a closet. So this is gonna be a big closet for bedroom number 1, and just on the other side, we're gonna have bedroom number 2, which is gonna go along here. In between, we're gonna have the actual powder room. So it's good to have 2 washrooms in the basement. It doesn't need to be a complete, it's just the powder room, which is just a vanity and a toilet. So it's easier for the individual to use it if someone else is taking a shower, because the main washroom is going to be along this line here, which is roughly gonna be a 5x8 along there in regards for measurements. So this is all going to be tenant occupied most likely. And then right here, we're gonna have a door. This door is gonna do the separation between the upstairs to the basement, and all this wall here is gonna be fire rated because that's one of the requirements for the city. There are actually many requirements for the city, but I'm not gonna get into that, it's too much. So then open that door, go in here, open this door, and along this whole area here is gonna be an owner occupied room, which could be used as a storage space for them. They wanna make a gym, the owners wanna do whatever they want in here. This is what's gonna be strictly for them. And this is right now the before. And come back soon and I'll show you the after. Hey, and we're back. After about 8 to 10 weeks, we finally finished the legal basement for my clients. So let's have a look. Also, if you're wondering what this is, very important. This is the exit sign in case there's a power failure. These 2 lights on top will just go on, battery powered, and it allows the individuals here, the renters, the tenants, whoever it is, to leave right away. Now let's start. So coming into the actual basement itself, what we did is we put 12x24 porcelain tiles as a brick layer pattern. All that means is that we just changed the look of it so it gives you a little bit more character on the flooring. Another thing is that we used very neutral colors. We have an accent wall here, but in general, we use a lot of grays. It varies from grays to neutral whites, but we add contrast for the backsplashes and the actual accent walls. As you see, we got one here and we got one here. Everything else is a gray hazel gray. It's gray hazel gray. It's actually called a gray drizzle gray. Coming here in this kitchen, first of all, we got ample storage space. We got a lot of cabinets as well as drawer space. We got 6 drawers here, which are actually much more than the standard practice of in a kitchen. Usually people have maybe 3 or 4. We put subway tiling as a backsplash. It's a very dark color. The reason being is because when you walk in, it gives you that character and that pop. So we asked our clients, right? We asked them, what do you want? What's kind of your vision? They didn't have much of an idea. This is where we stepped in with our creative input and we told them, listen, we think this will look nice. They went ahead with it and you guys see the final product, right? Also, what we did here is that we put a pantry, full-size pantry. It's just to use a space. There was nothing here before. Our clients actually had this upstairs. We're like, hey, what are you gonna do with it? They were gonna throw it out. We said, no, don't throw it out. So we use this, and you know what? For tenants, amazing things. Also, in regards for the kitchen, usually we would put granite counters or quartz if it's a full property gut, but because it's not a full property gut and it's just a finished basement, we actually just put laminate counters on here. Coming here, okay, this is a very good spot to have. The basement itself is 1,000 square feet, but this area here is actually amazing. You have a lot of space to use as a TV section. You want a little library, study desk, you want a couch. We got it all covered here. Coming on this side, this is bedroom number 1. So bedroom number 1, it's the largest, almost the largest of the 3. Another egress window style right there. Lots of sunlight, smoke detector in the room. Every room has a smoke detector. Very important. Hardwired to the attic, because this way of the smoke here, it goes all the way to the upstairs 2nd floor and everything just goes on at the same time. Storage space, important. So coming into the closet, we have 2 shelving right here. Also, we also have, it's a 5.5 feet by 2.5 feet in depth. What that means is you got a lot of space. I'm a big dude. I could fit like 3 of me in here. Coming here, we got ourselves a separate laundry. What this is, upstairs has its own, basement has its own. It's not a stackable we use. We just use the regular standard in regards for like side by side. If we do not have a lot of space, you could do a stackable, but in the basement, you could usually fit 2 by side. Coming here, very important, we got ourselves the powder room. What this is just an additional washroom, just you do not have the bathtub. If someone is washing or taking a shower or whatever, they're using the main washroom, hey, you know what? We got you covered. We put a second one in here. We had 1,000 square feet to play with, so you could just imagine the amount of space that we had here. This is very important, okay? This is the actual egress window. Main one, this is the full exit to the front of the house. In case there's a fire, hopefully there's not, right? You could just step up from here and walk out. This is our creative end. What's underneath here is the actual main valve for the city to close the main water, but we made this into a step. So this is hard top right here. In case someone wants to get out, jump up and go bye-bye. Coming on this side, this is the actual circuit breaker panel upgrade. We changed it to 200 amps. It's a requirement from the city. This is important because without this, you're not going to get your legal basement certificate. Also, this allows you to have 2 stoves, 2 fridges, 2 washers, 2 dryers, everything on one. And you don't need to worry about short circuiting anything because there's no double tapping in these. So coming to the main washroom, we got ourselves, it's very standard, but it's very, very well done in the sense of like you have enough space depending on if we want to add a little corner piece here. We also have the undermount sink. It's actually a 1-piece. What this is, backsplash, integrated with the actual countertop, integrated with the sink, easy to clean, very low maintenance, and very good for tenants. What we did here is that we also put Carrera tiles on the actual backsplash for the tub. It is 12 by 24 porcelain tiles. They're glossy finish, so this way water just drips right down. And yeah, that's actually one of the nicest things I like about this. This section is very important. So this door that you see right here, if I close it, this is a totally separate section. Coming through here is the owner occupied section. What this means is that this is totally separate. Owner from upstairs could come here and use this section for whatever they want to use it for. Being said, it could be used for just like a kid's storage spot. You know, you have teenagers or something, you want a little lounge, you got this right here. Lastly, the heart of the actual basement is here. So why is that the heart? It's because this is your furnace room. This is actually the main thing. So coming in here, you actually have your hot water tank upgraded. This is 60 gallons, very needed, very much needed. Then you have your splitters. So this is actually for the upstairs and the basement. You're hot, you're cold, you're hot, you're cold, all split. In case you need to do any work, you could just close it off, whatever you want, depending on what you need to do. This is the temperature in regards for how much hot water you want to, how much temperature of the hot water you want. So it's a code. There's so many codes, but you know what? There's safety first. So that's a safety hazard. If it's too hot, you could burn yourself. Lastly, this furnace, you must have this. This is an actual, smoke detector, smoke alarm system on the furnace itself. So in case there's ever a fire or smoke that's just running in the actual ducting, you could have this shut off right away. You don't even do it by yourself. This is automatic. Shuts off, shuts your furnace off. So this way, if there's a fire, it could just stop it right there and then. Obviously, we hope there's no fires ever, right? Lastly, because it's a rental, we also just incorporate very basic lights. It's the easiest thing to do. Low maintenance, looks beautiful as well. We do change the bulbs and we put the 9 watts, so it gives you the illusion that it's like 60 watts, but it's not energy efficient. Also, very important for tenants, okay? Flooring. The flooring that you see, this is 12 millimeter AC4 laminate flooring. What this is, obviously all these like terminologies probably don't make sense. What this is very durable for pets, in case you drop something or in case, you know, something breaks on here and you're worried about it like damaging the floors, it's not gonna damage very easily. We go around with a dark flooring and a light wall, or we go with an accent wall, which is dark and light flooring. It really varies on what our clients want. Hopefully you guys liked that video. And just to give you a little bit of information, what we do here is that I help my clients buy a property, sell their property. I help my clients invest in a property or whatever it is regarding real estate transactions. But my job doesn't end there. I also help them, in regards to this one, help them make a legal basement, right? Because in regards for the building codes, we know it. In regards for our contractors, experienced people, in regards for interior design, decorating, whatever it is, we got you guys covered, okay? That's number one. Number two is my job doesn't end just like, hey, listen, you know what? Let's help you find or buy a property. I'm here to help you invest in a property and grow your capital. That comes down to like, if you don't feel comfortable renovating, but you want to renovate a property, we could help. So this is something that we like doing for our clients. This is something that I feel good at the end of the day. Me and my team are able to assist you and help you in regards for that. This is just, honestly, at the end of the day, it's self-satisfaction. It's for the client. It's building a relation. It's building an actual long-term relation with them. And it also helps us to build this foundation of trust. And just look at this project. It was fun. And I spent, what, about 8 to 10 weeks to help them do this. But at the end of the day, they're satisfied, I'm satisfied, and it just makes everything good. Also, I just wanted to give a shout out to 2 people, very important people. First off, my videographer, RJ_Pada. That's his Instagram handle. Follow him, check him out. Second is my architect, Dilpreet from RDA Designs. Amazing individual, awesome dude. I'll actually get his Instagram handle there. Thank you very much. I will actually have many more videos coming out. Please stay tuned. Take care, see you soon. Also, last thing, please definitely like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much and see you shortly.